Should we have financial literacy in high school? Should we? All right, we gonna see. So wait, before we dive into it, listen, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because that helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. I think I'm close to like 550 subscribers. Let's get this channel to up to 600 subscribers. As you guys can see, 97% of you guys are not subscribed. Only 2% of you are. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And then, you know, 22% of female. I see you. I see you out there, females, subscribing to the channel. Yeah. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button for me one time. And then we got the all notification bell turned on. We're at 15%. The average is 10 to 30%. So we right in between. I like that. I appreciate you guys for hitting that notification bell. But let's go ahead and turn that 97% until about 100% of you guys subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But first, let's find out if we should have financial education in high school and what a couple of these students, kids, teachers are thinking about it. I also got my own say-so about it because I'm an educator myself at a high school. So let's see what everybody else think.
I think that when you move from like high school as still like a kid and then just get put into the real world of like college or just real life experience, they don't really teach you how to like deal with your money, like anything about like tax returns, anything. So I feel like it's a lost cause unless you have like a parent's guidance from there. So I think like that's more real life situations would like improve a lot of people as they grow up or like make that switch.
So like they said, listen, they feel that the high school education system do not prepare you for the real world. In fact, the college education system really don't prepare you for the real world, especially when it has to do with money. Like the kids said, financially wise, once they out inside the real world, they really don't know what's going on. He has no clue that, hey, after high school, I want to get a job, I want to start working. He has no clue on how to invest, how to save up, how to pay for a home, anything about financial education. So I know that we do take these economic classes, and these economics teach you about taxes and income and how to do a project where, hey, if you had your dream job, what could you afford, paying for a house, a car, put it on the vision board type stuff. But that's not preparing you for the real world when it comes to real money, getting taxed, paying income tax, working a full-time job, overtime, getting taxed on your overtime, having to pay bills, having to have credit. These kids, these 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, any teenagers, any hell, grown folks ain't even prepared. We're just not prepared from the education system. This is stuff that we have to learn on our own, going through life, learning for the first time. And it's horrible that the first time that we learn about this stuff is in the actual experience while it's happening. It would be amazing to learn in high school, in college, about what's going to really happen in the real world before it happens. You don't want to get stuck. Oh, I got to do a down payment of 13-15% HOH loan. These kids are going to be confused. They're not knowing what's going on. So do I think we need financial education in high school? No, we need financial education in elementary, middle school, high school, college, on how to invest, save, pay, credit, all of that stuff. So that once we're done with the education system of grade school, of college, we know how to maneuver in the real world with our money. So therefore, we can have less people struggling out there. And the less that people are struggling, the more money people have, to spend, the better our economy do. So if we really want our economy to do better, I think we need to teach our kids how to make money, save money, invest money. So that's on us for not having it implemented at an earlier stage.
And if you were taught about personal finance in high school, anyone?
Go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section if you was taught about personal finance in high school, or hit that thumbs up button.
Anyone? Bueller? So while students may be learning the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, they're not really learning about how to manage their own finances. And between you and me, I'd rather learn how to manage my money than learn about the cells in a leaf. No? The good news is now 24 states require students to take a personal finance course before graduating, and public schools are even integrating it into their curriculum. Cha-ching! Check out more at milli.us.
These are the 5.
So I hear all the time, Coach, when am I going to use the preparedness theorem in real life? I'm not going to school to be an engineer, a scientist, or anything like that. All they learn is English, math, science, social studies. And they always saying, when am I going to use this in real life? They would rather learn something. They would learn something that they actually lose. They always want to learn either. But we do have classes on trade school, mechanics. So there is a lot of things in high school in Texas especially with your electives, art, piano, tech. There's a lot of things that you can learn in high school, but they're always asking the question in the math class, when am I going to use this in real life? And I think math class is one of the best places that you could teach these kids to take away a couple of those numbers and make those numbers dollars. And, you know, they'll become a little bit more interested inside of math, especially when it comes to learning different algorithms, making money, looking at charts and stuff like that, because all the stock market is just math, algorithms, charts, curves, different formulas that you guys could use. That's basically math. So if you're teaching them math through how to make money, I think the kids will be a lot more interested. And if our education system could figure out a way to implement those two together, math and money, inside the same class, I think the kids will be like dialed in, tuned in to every single class session that there is out there. So I think that would be a smart way to move it, not just have an economic class, but also integrate math and money inside of one class as well.
Financial literacy skills you need to know coming out of high school and college. First, budgeting. A budget helps you track your income and expenses, ensuring you live within your means. Next.
So yes, you do need the budget. Do not spend more than you make. Do not even spend 80% of what you make. You want to spend around 60, 75% of what you make, and the other 25% goes into saving and investing, and then the other 75% you can spend on, you know, what you need to spend it on: food, grocery, housing, entertainment.
Is saving. Building a habit of saving early is crucial. Aim to save at least 20% of your income. Now let's talk about investing. Investing helps your money grow faster than just saving it. Start by learning about different investment options like stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Fourth, understanding credit. Your credit score impacts your ability to get loans, rent an apartment, and even get a job. Use credit cards wisely by paying off the full balance each month and avoid accumulating debt. Finally, managing bank accounts. Get familiar with different types of accounts, checking accounts for daily transactions, and saving accounts for storing money. Use online banking tools to monitor your accounts, set up automatic payments, and avoid unnecessary fees. If you want to learn more about these important financial skills, follow our YouTube and TikTok below.
Starting in 2024.
All right, guys, he's not lying about investing versus saving. If you're saving, amazing. If you're investing, then you will see the compound effect. The earlier you start, I promise you, if I would have started investing when I was in high school, man, having an extra 10 years of investing underneath my belt from high school all the way up to now, that exponential growth, the seventh wonder of the world, the compound effect, to where it just continues to stack on top of each other. And then it's not a straight line like that. It's a growth compound effect. It just shoots up after 10 years. Trust me, I just seen it. I've been investing for around 10 years, and at the 10-year mark, it just shoots up. So imagine if I was to have started in high school of investing, other than just saving the little bit of money I had. If I would have invested the little bit of money I had, it would have taught me more about the stock market. I would have invested more money, and then the compound interest effect would have taken place by now, and I would have just been shooting through the roof, financially rich and financially smart by now, about all of the money moves I make. And guys, if you do want to pick up some free shares, if you do want to get started investing, I do have a special link down to Moo down in the description. If you sign up, deposit $100, you can get up to 5 free stocks, all the way up to 25 free stocks, so up to 30 free stocks. And on the uninvested cash inside of your portfolio, you could get an 8.1% cash sweep interest on your uninvested cash inside of your portfolio. That's 8.1% in a year on your uninvested cash inside of your portfolio. I'm going to leave that link down in the description. You click that, sign up, deposit $100. If you have not started inside the stock market, this way right here is by far the easiest way, is to sign up and get free stocks. Now, once you sign up, you could take those free stocks, sell them all, and withdraw all of your money. Or you could keep those stocks inside the platform and decide to use it and learn how to invest. But guys, it's literally free money. It's literally free stocks. That link is down in the description. Go ahead and get your free stocks. You lose nothing at all. It's free stocks. Go ahead and take full advantage of that. So let's take another look at this video.
Over 50% of all U.S. high school students will be required to take a personal finance class. And this is all thanks to Pennsylvania becoming the 25th state to pass legislation to guarantee that its high school students will be taking a personal finance class before graduation. Now, Pennsylvania's classes won't start until 2026, so those seniors and juniors right now won't be taking this, but sophomore and forever after that will be taking a personal finance class in Pennsylvania. After Pennsylvania became the 25th state, now all the states that require this are equaling 53% of all U.S. high school students in America. And with you deciding when you're a senior in high school whether you're going to take out tens or maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans to go to college, I feel like taking a personal finance class should be a no-brainer. In 2023 alone, 8 of these 25 states adopted this to now make personal finance a requirement. However, after these 25 states, there are still 4 states, California, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and South Dakota, and Washington, D.C., got F's because they have virtually no requirements for a personal finance education in high school. So what do you guys think about this? Do you think this is a good idea for students to be taking this or a bad idea? Let me know in the comments.
I absolutely think it's a great idea that you need to, it should be a requirement that you need to learn about money, especially before you go and take out these loans, that you need to take a class on financial education. Now, this is the thing. What is the curriculum on the financial education? You know what I'm saying? Are you teaching the guys about money? Is that the only thing you're teaching about? Oh, if you have a job and you bring in this amount, how much house can you afford? What kind of job would you need? How would you pay your bills? Let's do a budgeting thing about, is it only about budgeting, how money works, the economic system and all this and all that? Is that what you're teaching them? Or are you teaching them how to make money inside of these classes? That is the difference. I said it. I told the higher ups, I said, guys, listen, I would do a class on financial education focused on the stock market. Now, there's a difference. If there's a class for financial education teaching people about money, or if there's a class on financial education teaching kids how to make money inside the stock market, that's just 2 completely different things. I would teach them how to read charts, what stocks are, what are ETFs, the compound effect, looking at Thinkorswim, looking at different charts on how to, let me show you guys, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you guys right quick. Looking at charts like this, I would teach the kids how to read charts, when to get in of a stock, out of a stock, how to day trade, how to option trade, how to use their money, risk to reward. The hardest thing about investing is making sure your reward outweigh your risk. So 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, especially if you want to become a trader, how to get in and out of a trade by using risk management. Now, just telling a kid about money and then teaching a kid how to invest and teaching a kid about the stock market is 2 completely different things. Even if you want to do financial education and they want to invest inside of real estate, there should be a class for that. Hey, I'm going to teach you how to invest inside real estate. You could take this class. Or, hey, I'm going to teach you about how to invest inside the stock market. You could take this class. That should be 2 completely different classes. You could probably take your junior year, and then there should be another class that you could take your senior year, because all of these things don't go together. Your freshman year should be financial education. Sophomore year, real estate. Junior year, stock market. Senior year, come up with something that, you know, that dialed in, tuned in, that these kids really enjoy throughout those 3 years to see how they make money. Just because these kids have to take a class on financial education does not mean that they're teaching them, credit. Guys, it's good to have credit. You need to have credit. Watch your credit card. Make sure that you pay off your credit card at the end of the month. Duh. Anybody can teach a class about that, but that's not teaching them how to make money. They need a financial education class on how to make money, and that is the thing that pisses me off. Yeah, they're signing all these bills, but they're just taking an economics class. I'm in a high school. I teach high school. I know what they're learning. They're not learning how to make money, and it pisses me off. It really pisses me off, man, because they come up to me every single day. Coach, hey, I got a couple questions about where should I get started inside the stock market. They found my YouTube channel. They found it. They know I'm an investor, and they come up to me asking these questions. Coach, can you start a club about investing? Can you start a club about the stock market? I'm like, hey man, look here. I'm gonna ask the district. I'm gonna see what the district say. I'll put y'all to the side. I'll let y'all know something, but I don't know if I can legally do this or legally do that. But you know, I'm gonna ask the district, see what they say. So I'm waiting to hear back from the district. We're gonna see what they say. But for the most part, they're not. If they coming to me asking me about the stock market, I know they're not learning this in class. In the economics class, they're not learning this, and it pisses me off. I know I'm ranting right now, but let's just go ahead and get back to the conversations, man.
Let's talk classroom economy. So I teach 5th grade, and each week my students have a job that they have to complete, and they earn a paycheck. I give them their paycheck all filled out, and then they sign the back. Different jobs pay different amounts of money, but they can earn $10 bills, $5 bills, and $1 bills. Mind you, this is all fake, like paper money that I made. Like, this is literally my dog. Then on payday, they also have to pay me $6 rent. Each time they earn money or spend money, they have to fill out their balance sheet. And each student has their own little wallet where they keep all of their cash. And on Fridays, they get to shop at the class store. But they have to have $5 left in their bank account after they're done shopping. Also, mind you, this is all fake paper money. And they can spend their money in the class store. And there's lots of things to choose from. Some of the items might be expensive, but one, I buy them myself, so yeah, I want to make them last. And two, it helps them to budget their money for the things that they really want to buy. And so far, it's going pretty well.
We need more teachers like her because, like I said, when I say you should start in 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th grade, she's starting them in the 5th grade. Now, this is not teaching them how to make money like how high schoolers should. You should learn how to make money, but this is teaching them how to budget. Just imagine starting in the 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, all the way to the 12th grade. Having this in their life all the way from elementary to high school, they would be much more prepared for the real world than any other student there is out there that didn't have her as a teacher. Now, me personally, if I was in her class in the 5th grade, I know me. And I got a paper $5 bill. He got a paper $5 bill. She got some ones, some tens, and all this and out there. I'm not gonna lie. I would have hosted a rock, paper, scissors tournament. $2 to enter. Winner take all. I would have been in elementary school in the 5th grade gambling for $5, and I would have went to the teacher with $500 worth of paper money. She would have been like, "Dang, Zeke, how you get $500 worth of paper money?" The rest of the class is broke. I'm telling you, the rest of the class is gonna be broke. Either I'm gonna do paper, rock, scissors tournament, tic-tac-toe tournament, shooting. Hey, listen. In elementary school, I was also a hustler, and wasn't nobody gonna have more money than me. And I'm telling you right now, I would have had chips in the class. She's selling chips in the class for $5 worth of paper money, right? I would have undercut her, brought in my own chips, sold it to the kids for $4, $3. Got that because bam, 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 went to her, got to our, listen, I would have been hustling. You ain't got to worry about that. So setting up an economy in the 5th grade for normal kids is amazing. Not for a hustler like me, because I would have been in there taking all their money. I promise you that. But let's get back to my bad.
They're about to be out of high school. They need to make decisions financially, and sometimes they may have not had either the understanding or the means, or their parents, grandparents, whoever's their caregiver might not have either the means or the tools to be able to do that. So our schools are the best place and opportunity to help so many other students to learn and understand, so that they don't make bad choices that end up having like 10 years, 15 years of consequences, and that they don't ruin their credit score. Or when they go buy a car, they can better understand what that loan or what the interest rate should be versus what it is.
That was a perfect explanation. Thank you so much.
Ontario high school students will soon need to pass.
So yeah, that was a perfect explanation. That was a perfect explanation. You do need to learn more than just about making money. My bad. Because when you do go apply for that housing loan, you do need to know what your interest rate is going to be versus what it should be, and how much your down payment and loan is going to be versus what it should be. Your first time looking at these numbers should not be your first time buying a car, or your first time buying a house. So you do need those classes. You do need those classes. My apologies. You absolutely need those classes on the economy, interest rates, credit, so you don't mess up your credit score, so that you are not getting screwed, because there are a lot of people out there that are just not right. They're not right, and they will take advantage of first-time buyers for houses and cars and take full advantage of you. And you need to know this before you go outside of these places to put down these down payments. Understand the interest rate, income, how much you need to put down, all of that for the first time. I mean, that should not be your first time seeing it, is on your first time buying. So she gave the perfect explanation, and I'm pretty sure the kids at her high school are doing amazing.
A financial literacy test in order to graduate. Starting in 2025, students will have to score a 70% or higher on the test to meet the financial literacy graduation requirement. The test will first be offered in grade 10 and is intended so kids have the skills and knowledge to manage a household budget, save for a home, learn to invest, and protect themselves from fraud. And for more news like this, make sure you're always following BlogTO on TikTok.
Now, he did say Ontario. Ontario's in Canada. They ain't got nothing to do with the United States, but they show you what they're doing in other countries. Hey, you need to pass a 70% starting in 10th grade of financial literacy. If you do not pass this, you are not going to graduate. So are they preparing their students a little bit more than we're preparing our students in the United States by making it a mandatory test in Canada, Ontario, Canada? in order to, unless we got an Ontario somewhere in America that I don't know about, we probably do, but I'm pretty sure he's talking about Ontario, Canada, because why wouldn't he? You know what I'm saying? But he's in Canada. They have a mandatory test that you have to get 70% on to pass. We don't have that in America. Should we implement a test like that in America for our kids? I think our kids are not the best at tests, but the rest of the world do test their kids. So, I mean, should we have it mandatory that we test our kids in financial literacy? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Can't wait to read you guys' comments. If you made it to the end of this video, remember, hit that thumbs up button. That helps out this channel more than you guys can possibly even imagine. Hit that subscribe button. Let's change it from the 97% not subscribe to 97% subscribe to help this channel grow a little bit more. But other than that, guys, this is a great video about financial education. Can't wait to see what you guys say in the comment section. I'm Zeke, bringing you Dream Green Conversations, and I'm out. Peace.